come join us here at the Cabaret. That's the Ray Stevens Cabaret and Showroom right here in West Nashville. We're easy to find at the Charlotte Avenue exit off I-40 West. It's the place in Nashville for a special entertainment and dining experience. There's great food, all your favorite wines and mixed drinks, a fun piano bar where you can sing along and dance. And there's the Ray Stevens Show, where I'll sing all my biggest hits with Nashville's best musicians and singers. So whether it's a special date night, entertaining friends and family, or you're just coming out to sing along in the piano bar, whatever your reason, the Cabaret is a fun place to enjoy a full night of entertainment. And the parking is free. So come see me, Ray Stevens, at the Cabaret. Call 615-327-4630 or go to RayStevensCabaret.com. Make your plans now.
And now, from the Ray Stevens Studios, in the heart of Music Row in Music City, USA, it's Ray Stevens Cabaret Nashville.
My heart keeps going back to Nashville. That's the only place for me. My love is waiting there in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee.
With Ray's guests, Country Music Hall of Famer Harold Bradford, Mandy Barnett, and the A-Team. Boogity, boogity. Here we go again. It's Ray Stevens.
I want to sing you a song now that I first recorded back in 1960. And in the 60s, we started every record with, well, in the frozen north of the Yukon, there's the king of the Royal Mounted Foot. Sergeant Preston was his name. King, his dog's name was. He had a big red coat, big black boots, a whistle on a chain. All of the crooks ran for cover 'cause he always got his man. He'd say, on King, on your great husky, and that great husky said, oh. Then he'd say, mush all y'all huskies, all them huskies. Well, Dirty Dan, a sneaky villain, robbed a trading post one day. Killed off 4 or 5 Eskimos, made his getaway. He won't get far, said Sergeant Preston. I got my trusted dog. I track him down and I bring him back. He'll have to obey the law. Well, for 30 days and 30 nights, they followed the tracks in the snow, and the wind was blowing and the weather was cold. Oh, it must have been 40 below zero, and all of a sudden, King, that great wonder dog, stopped dead in his tracks, gave out a mighty sniff. Oh, yeah, he started sniffing all around because he knew that Dirty Dan was behind the next snowdrift. Sergeant Preston say, on King, on you great husky, and that great husky. Sergeant Preston say, get him, boy, sink him, tear him up, and that big dog just tore through that snow, teeth bared, ears back, tail sticking straight up in the air, shaking his head from side to side and breathing fire. Well, they brought that villain to justice, and then put up a fight. When he saw that big dog charging at him, he almost died of fright. And Sergeant Preston of Yukon is proud 'cause he's done it again. Yeah, he got his man, and you could hear him say, who needs a Ren 1010? He said, King, this case is closed, and that dog said, oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that was going to be a big hit. It was taking off like a rocket, and we had to pull it off the market. You were probably wondering why you don't remember that song, because it got 20 minutes of airplay. That was it, because in my exuberance, I had neglected to get permission from the people who owned the character Sergeant Preston of the Yukon to use him in a song. So their lawyer sent me a letter, cease and desist, and we pulled it off the market. And it broke my heart to kill a hit record like that, but it gave me a clue. And I knew what to do. So in 1961, I wrote and recorded this song. Well, do you have that run down feeling? Does your head go reeling? Are you nervous, jumpy on edge? Is it neuritis, neuralgia, head cold, distress? Maybe it's your sinus drainage. Do you have tired blood? Very, very, or maybe you're a little overweight. You better make some correction in all this infection. Just send in $1.98. Get rid of that runny nose, that nagging cough, that sneeze, achoo, that wheeze. Up injuries, take the wonder drug that cures all your ills. Take Jeremiah Peabody's polyunsaturated, quick dissolving, fast acting, pleasant tasting, green and purple pill. Oh yeah. Well, they won't upset your stomach, good for arthritis, soothe all your aches and pains. Get rid of those hammers in your head, don't be a hypochondriac. Start feeling better again. Get rid of that fungus among us. They're good for every ailment, including water on the knee. And they're guaranteed to be just what you need for quick, fast, speedy relief. Get rid of that runny nose, that nagging cough, that sneeze, achoo, that wheeze. Injuries, take the wonder drug that cures all your ills. Take Jeremiah Peabody's polyunsaturated, quick dissolving, fast acting, pleasant tasting, green and purple pill. Oh yeah. Yeah, you just take one, put it on your tongue, get a glass of water, and go. Whoa, make you feel good. Oh yeah. Woo. Thank you. Well, you know, we all know Batman and Robin, but if there ever was a dynamic duo, here's one. Mandy Barnett and Harold Bradley, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ray.
You know, Harold, I should have introduced you as Harold Ray Bradley because you and I have the same first two names.
Absolutely, and it was always great, except when my mother called me and she said Harold Ray. I knew I was in trouble.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Other than that, it's worked really good.
Well, I didn't get called Harold Ray very often, but when I did, it was the same deal. I knew I was in trouble. But I've known Harold since I was 17 years old, and that was years ago. And when I first came to Nashville is when I met Harold. I was 17, and I had my first session at the old RCA studio, and Harold was one of the guitar players. And I went up to him and I said, now, I got right down his face. I said, now, I want you to play just like that lick on that Tommy Sands record, Teenage Crush, you know, where the guitar plays triplets. Na, 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 na. And he looked at me and he said, okay, I think I know that. I played it on the Tommy Sands record. And I shut up after that.
Yeah, you were really in my face a little bit. And actually, recording was new in Nashville. We'd only been doing recordings for 10 years, and I was new to recording too, so it made an impression.
Well, yeah, you mean you'd been recording for 10 years and you were new?
That's true, because there weren't that many recordings going on.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, it sure has bloomed since then, hasn't it?
Yeah, I did my first session in Chicago in 1946 with Pee Wee King. There were no studios in Nashville.
What are some of the records that you played on, Harold?
Oh gosh, a lot of the things that Mandy does. I played on Crazy. We had no headphones and no music, and we actually ended up doing a track after 4 hours because she couldn't hold out one of the notes on there.
Yeah, she had a car wreck, right?
Yeah, she had a car wreck, and when she held one note, it bothered her ribs, and we ended up with a track. We made that track with no music, no headphones, and it's really a great track, you know.
Oh gosh, well, it certainly is. Yeah, how did you meet Mandy? How did you two guys meet?
Well, I met Mandy when she won the audition to play Patsy Cline in Always Patsy, and they called Owen to come down and work with the musicians on the music. And little brother got the job because Owen was putting in a kitchen up on the lake, and he sent me. We were sitting there, we were working over it, and like I was telling the drummer a while ago, what Buddy Harman played on there, the dotted eighths and triplets, which makes the record a lot. We went through all of that, went through the bass lines, everything, and this girl never said a word. And so we went on and we rehearsed a lot of the music, and then finally I said the magic words, let's do a song. And we did Crazy, and then I knew what a brilliant vocalist that Mandy was at that time.
So you made a record with Owen and Harold, and how did that change your life?
Well, it totally changed my life. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I absolutely adored Owen and adored Harold, and it was called I've Got a Right to Cry. We made it in 1998, and from there on, me and Harold worked together in my band. We toured. We played Madison Square Garden. We did the Late Show with David Letterman, the Tonight Show. We played bars, festivals, theaters, just you name it. We've had a great time working together.
Well, listen, can we get you two to do that great song written by Willie Nelson and made famous by Patsy Cline and Harold and his brother Owen, Crazy? Let's do that.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Why do I wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. And I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm
One more time, Mandy Barnett with Harold Bradley on guitar.
I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment. In your eyes I read such strange things, but your lips deny their truth. Will your answer really change things, making me blue? I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, why can't we be friends? If you go, you know you grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again.
Thank you, Mandy and Harold, and we'll be right back. Hi, this is Ray Stevens with some great news. My Cabaret gift shop has gone digital. You no longer have to drive to Tennessee to see all the stuff we have for you to enjoy and buy. Take your time and take a nice long look around at all the ball caps, t-shirts, monkeys and squirrels. We have keychains, cups, mouse pads, and books, CDs, DVDs, and so much more. Everything we have in the gift shop is now available to you here online. So fill up that shopping cart. Well, a strange thing happened the other night. You won't believe it, but I swear it's true. Harry the Hairy Ape made his escape from the city zoo. And under cover of darkness, he made his way to the middle of the municipal park and hid in the bushes and waited for somebody to come walking along by himself in the dark. Then along comes somebody not suspecting nothing. Harry jumped out the bushes all of a sudden, feet on his chest, jump up and down, and he say, which is Harry Ape dog fun. boo. I bet you I scared you, ha-ha. Wow! Scared that polecat so bad his eyes bugged out, his hair turned white, and he ran off through the park screaming and hollering, digging up the lawn, tearing up the shrubbery, knocked down the keep off the grass sign, ran through the hurricane fence, fell in the swimming pool and drowned himself. Oh yeah, well Harry thought this was the funniest thing that he had ever seen, so he laughed, jumped back in the bushes, got ready to do it again. The next guy to come along was the nearsighted local DJ, just bobbing down the sidewalk on his way to work with a box of records under his arm. He was gonna play. So here he comes, not suspecting nothing. Harry jump out the bushes all of a sudden, beat on his chest, jump up and down, and he say, "This is Harry Ape talking. Smile, you on Candid County." Man, that DJ was so nearsighted he thought Harry was a rock and roll singer. So he gave him the old glad hand, smiled, slapped him on the back, said, "Don't worry, baby, I'm gonna play that record because you too cool, too cool, too cool." Then they say bye, bopped on off down the sidewalk. There were 4 or 5 steps, he'd stop and turn around and do a little boogaloo. Well, this really shook Harry up. I mean, it blew his whole bit, you know, ruined his whole day. So he ran back to his cage fast as he could go, jumped up on his little swing, put both hands over his eyes, and didn't look for 3 hours and 45 minutes. But that's not the end of our story. Here's what happened. Well, the DJ played Harry's record. What record? Shut up, it was a hit, and he became a star. I got him some tight britches, got him a manager, went on a promotion tour, combed his hair back, and took up playing the guitar. And every Sunday afternoon you can go and see a Harry at the zoo. And the girls will scream, and he'll sit on his swing and pick and sing his hit record for you. Thank you. You know, Nashville is really changing. A lot of construction. And I was riding around the other day just to check it out, see what was going on, and I got lost in a bad neighborhood. I knew it was a bad neighborhood because I put my left arm out the window to signal a left turn, and when I pulled it back in, my watch was gone. But I don't need a watch to tell me it's time to find a pretty lady and dance, and the band tells me that, and ma'am, could I have this thing? Thank you so much. Watch your step.
From Ray and the whole gang at Cabaret Nashville, I'm Bill Cody. So long till next time. Bye, y'all.
Come join us here at the Cabaret. That's the Ray Stevens Cabaret and Showroom right here in West Nashville. We're easy to find at the Charlotte Avenue exit off I-40 West. It's the place in Nashville for a special entertainment and dining experience. There's great food, all your favorite wines and mixed drinks, a fun piano bar where you can sing along and dance. And there's the Ray Stevens Show, where I'll sing all my biggest hits with Nashville's best musicians and singers. So whether it's a special date night, entertaining friends and family, or you're just coming out to sing along in the piano bar, whatever your reason, the Cabaret is a fun place to enjoy a full night of entertainment. And the parking is free. So come see me, Ray Stevens, at the Cabaret. Call 615-327-4630 or go to RayStevensCabaret.com. Make your plans now.